Wales history. The history of Wales began when the Celts began migrating from their Central European homeland around year 1000 before Christ. Later, the Romans occupied the region from the 1st to the 5th century AD. Thereafter, the Saxons, Angles, and Jutes invaded the British island. They left Wales virtually untouched. In the early 8th century, the various Welsh tribes fought with their Anglo-Saxon neighbours to the east, but the Welsh were able to avoid invasions. William the Conqueror took control over England in 1066. However, his army marched into Wales in 1093 and occupied portions of it. By 1282, the English conquest of Wales was complete. In 1301, King Edward I gave his son the title Prince of Wales, which was a gesture to indicate the relationship between the two lands. This became a tradition, and all the following British monarchs have given this title to their eldest son. In 1400, the Welsh Prince Owen Glendower led an uprising against England. During this uprising, they expelled England from much of Wales in just 4 years. However, by 1410, his rebellion was crushed. In 1485, Henry VIII became King of England. He was a Welshman. His reign and those after him made English rule more pleasant to the Welsh. The Industrial Revolution changed Wales and threatened their traditional living of farmers and shepherds. In the 20th century, Wales' economy was based mainly on coal production. After World War I, coal prices dropped, and this, in addition to the Great Depression at that time, led to high unemployment and economic uncertainty. In recent years, a recovery of the Welsh culture and language has shown a stronger national identity among the Welsh. In 1999, Wales opened the Welsh National Assembly, which is the first real self-government Wales has had in more than 600 years.
Wales have many cultural characteristics, including their own language, music, customs and holidays. The island is often referred to as the Land of Song and is notable for its harpists, male choirs and solo artists, and also for producing notable artists. Some examples of their traditional music instruments are triple harp, fiddle and hornpipe. Wales is actually seen as an agrarian country, and their traditional cuisines represent this heritage. The food uses to be simple and is often made by ingredients that are easy to find and that people used to have home. The patron saint of Wales is Saint David, who they call the Dewi Sant in Welsh. The celebrating of St. David's Day is the 1st of March, and some people think that that day should be a vacation in Wales. Some of the traditional festivals and holidays in Wales is Calan Gaeaf, which is a Halloween holiday, the first day of the winter. Calan Awst, which is the midsummer. In addition, each parish celebrated. The third is Dydd Sant Dwynwen, which is a Welsh type of Valentine's Day. And the last example is Calan which is a Welsh New Year's.
In Wales, they speak Welsh, and over 560,000 people speaks this language. This is also a second language in non-Welsh schools. The people of Wales has as many as 72% Christians in 2001, and the first established church was made in 1920, called the Anglican Church. Wales' national sport is rugby. Wales has its own national teams. Rugby union is seen as a symbol of Welsh identity and an expression of national consequences. In Wales, many people have a possession of alcohol, and 58% of the population prefers going to the pub as an activity.
Geography. Wales is generally a mountainous country, which is part of the United Kingdom. It is situated on the western side of the central southern Great Britain, between the Irish Sea to the north and the Bristol Channel to the south. It is bordered by England to its east and Atlantic Ocean, St. George Channel and Irish Sea to its west. It's about 275 kilometers from the north to south and at least 97 kilometers wide, with a total area of 20,780 square kilometers. It has over 1,200 kilometers of coastline and includes offshore islands. Much of Wales is mountainous, particularly in three main regions: Saldanha in the northwest and the Cambridge Mountains in the mid-Wales, and the Brecon Beacons in the south. The mountains largely assumed the present shape during the last ice age. Saldanha contains the highest peak, topped by Snowdon at 1,085 meters. On average, Wales is cloudier than England because of the hilly nature and the terrain of the proximity to Atlantic. Rainfall in Wales varies widely, with the highest average annual totals in Snowdonia and the Brecon Beacons, and the lowest in the east close to the English border. Throughout Wales, the months of October to January are significantly wetter than those between February and September. Snow is comparatively rare near sea levels in Wales, but much more frequent over the hills. The average number of days each year when sleet or snow falls in Wales varies from about 10 or less in some south and western coastal areas to over 40 in Snowdonia. The largest natural lake in Wales is Llyn Tegid, followed by Llangors Lake. Wales contains many man-made reservoirs, some of which are popular resorts for outdoor activities such as sailing and fishing. The largest are in Allen Vale. Wales has many waterfalls, including some of the most striking in the United Kingdom, such as the 240 feet Pistol Rear.